Hey guys, welcome back to one of my other videos in my channel, and I'm Galtic. And if the fighting is idiotic, but I will explain why. But this is another video in my channel, and I'm gonna be ranking best anime couples. So you could say this is like an episode 2 or like an updated video of my previous video that I made earlier, way earlier in my channel. I'll link in the description below or at the end card where I ranked all Naruto couples. This time, instead of just not sticking to Naruto, I'm gonna do all anime. Okay, not all anime. Some of my favorite anime couples. I'm gonna rank them. I will explain the tiers later while I'm doing the listing. But this is like a short intro. And if the audio and the video does not sync up, it's because I'm recording audio through my laptop using this mic, and I'm recording video through my phone because the webcam on my laptop sucks. I mean, it sucks so hard. I look like an ET, if you know what it is.
サブスクライブフォーも IPIC コンテンツ
Okay, let's away with the intro and let's go to the thing. So we have, I think I made 6 tiers. Last time I made only 5 tiers, but this time I decided let's go have fun, make a 6 tier because some couples I really like them, but some couples I really like them, but I don't want to put them in the okay or bad tier. So that's why this doesn't make sense, but I like it tier this year. So first and foremost, made me cry. I'm gonna be honest here. Most couples made me cry here, but I'm gonna put the couples that actually made me cry for over a week or an extended period of time. So that means like not every couple might be here, and if your favorite couple is put in either make sense or made for each other, understand this is the best tier, but it's only for me, and the tier list may change according to your tastes. So the second is made for each other. Like this was my first tier in my last video. Then make sense. This is like a okay medium tier. Doesn't make sense, but I like it tier. This basically like I like, but the story did not add up. They did not get together. It did not feel like good thing. Then bad AF, and finally toxic. And I think seeing the couples here, one couple that I've definitely put in toxic. But we'll come to that while we are doing the list. So the first couple we are doing is 1 minute. I'll actually do this so that we can actually fit everything. Okay. So it's Ori and Miyamura. If this is even a question, I'm a huge Ori Miya sim. So this has to go and made me cry. Actually, it made me cry, and I'm not even gonna hide my embarrassment here. If you were a real person, I would. But as this is an online medium and I like it so much, I'm not gonna be embarrassed. Yes, it made me cry. Second is Kaguya and Shirogane. But they got together in the manga, so I still not have seen the anime because it has not been adapted. But season 3 is coming this year, so maybe it may be adapted. So I'm gonna put for made for each other, but I did not make me cry. Third is Raku and Chitoge, and they are really great. Like this story took me by surprise because I did not expect this manga to be so good. The anime really made it bad, but manga was really great. And I'm gonna put it for made for each other. Then Toru and Ishikawa, like they have to go in made for each other, but I will put them in the last. Like this couple made sense, but both the Orimiya manga and the anime did not do justice to their character. So I had to like catch up on this. Like I had to read fanfics. So then next is Shinobu and Giyu. I put them in make sense, but actually they did not. They were not a couple. They did not get together. And spoiler alert for Demon Slayer fans. Watch it, like turn away and pause and skip to the next 5 seconds or 10 seconds. She actually dies. So we do not know what would have happened before she died. So I'm guessing nope. They did not get together. So I'm putting them in make sense, but yeah, I couldn't put in more right. Next is Zenitsu and Nezuko. I put them in made for each other, but I would not say they made me cry because again the same thing I told for Kaguya and Shirogane. I did not see the anime because anime is not adapted it. The manga was brilliant, so I have to wait for the anime. I'll do another updated video later. Then Kazama and oh my god, I forgot the name. Kazama and his so-called date. I put them in made for each other again, and because like their couple was brilliant. And as I talked about in my senpai a review, if you're not watched it, leave the link in the description and watch it. I talked about like how the story puts like this idiotic turbulences, idiotic restraints on main characters, but the side characters get like a shortcut. They don't have to go through this, and I like that. So basically, these two are the same thing. So I like them, and that's why I put them made for each other. Now we have Rui and Natsuo, one of the best. Like again, I would have put them in made me cry, but this is actually an exemption from my previous case. I told that as they were not adapted to the anime and I could not feel emotions. I only read the manga because anime again is actually cancelled. They are not adapted. I'm waiting for season 3, but it will not come. So Rui and Natsuo are the best. Like they made me. It actually really made me cry when they broke up. Like that's why I made 2 whole videos, and that 2 videos actually like what to say started off this whole chain of my anime videos. So I put them and made me cry. Then Usui and actually the same treatment I would give like actually I put them the first made for reason like very like down the line. And the same thing because I actually really like their chemistry and the anime did not do that much justice. But it was an old anime, an old manga, and the manga is really brilliant. So I'll put them in made for each other. Then Mai and Sakuta. Like obviously I'll put them in made me cry range. So but I will not put them above Hori and Miyamura. So I actually like them so much, and I still like Natsuo and Rui more than Mai and Sakuta because again we did not see that much romance in them. It started as a rom-com and it went into psychological affairs like Kaguya somehow. But so I put them in made me cry, but not at the start. Then Yanagi and Ishikawa, same like this is the first in my doesn't make sense, but I like it. They did not make sense. I like Toru and Yuki more than I like Yanagi and Yuki. But I still think the fandom likes them and I think made sense. So okay. I really want them to put like it's actually Rui and sorry, it's Natsuo and Hina. I really want to put them here toxic, but I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna put them bad AF. Yes, this is not being petty. But it makes sense that I would not like them because I like Rui and Natsuo, and it is toxic. It is toxic. Don't get me wrong, it is toxic. But they actually ended up together at the end, so I can't put it as toxic because there were some genuine good moments there. So I put them bad here. Let's move on. Akkun and Nonton, absolutely they actually should come second or third. Okay, let's make it. One of the greatest anime I ever watched. It's a short anime. It has no twists, no turns, nothing. It's a slice of life anime. Most people would not like it, but me being me, I like it. Then Sasuke. I actually this is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna put them above Oriental. There, I said it. They are the better couple. Okay. Before we jump to conclusions, I would say they are the most misunderstood couple, and actually, I'm writing a script for them. So once that video is there, you would fully understand my thought process and why I like them more.
Stop it. Get some help.
And now, let's move on to the fandom's favorite couple. Like, I'm not kidding, fandom's favorite couple, Naru and Hina. Actually, I would also. They did not make me cry. And clearing the previous questions, also actually made me cry. I put them actually after Kaguya. Like, I get their chemistry. I like Hinata stay, like True, like Sakura. But we did not see Naruto being thing. Like I know Sasuke is more worse than Naruto, but I don't know. And I also read actually to give fair treatment to Naruto and Sasuke. I read both fanfics, like all mostly. I read to 15 to 20 fanfics on both of them, and I like Sasuke more. That's why I'm putting them in Baby Cry. Then Naruto and made for each other. Next, most people do not know this anime. It's from Kiss X. It's a tongue twister. It's actually I don't know his name. I'm just gonna say it's Riko. Again, doesn't make sense, but I like it. Okay, I am a huge Akko and her brother shipper, so I don't get Riko and her brother. So I'm just putting them. It doesn't make sense, but I like it. Can't take it. Next, Tsunade. I would definitely put them like above. Okay, actually I'll put them near Naruto. Like Sensei, like Student. So this is again one of the most misunderstood couple. We did not see them being a couple, and I don't think it's a spoiler alert for Naruto anymore. He dies, so I think it makes sense. Next, Rika and Yuta. Definitely, like I'm putting them over Kaguya and Shirogane, and this might be controversial, but I like Yuta and Rika's dynamics. How they stretch their couple romance over like 2 seasons and 3 films, and I loved every moment of it. Next is Shizuru, and again I forgot his name. It starts with yes, that's all I know. I'm gonna put them in made for each other. And yes, this may seem too big, how much made of each other. Because that's why I like all couples. I'm trying to be fair. That's why I did not put everyone in made because then Shikadema again made for each other above Yuta and Rika. I know like I like Naruto. I think this gives us an idea. But in my last video I put Shikadema and Naruina on the top tier. But this time we actually add an extra tier, so that's why I'm putting it down. Next is Nagatoro and her senpai. I'm putting again made for each other. I actually wanted to put them in make sense when I did the rough draft of it. But like now thinking about it, it makes sense. The story is not complete, so we don't have the full information. And we are seeing senpai coming out of a shell time to time. Next is Komi and Delano. Again, actually I'll put them near. They are not above. Okay, so they are not above Naruina or Jiraya, but actually they're above Akkun and Nonton. So they're like nice couple, and actually in the manga they got together. So let's see what happens in the future for them. It's Tanjiro and Konoha again. I'll put them in made for each other. Again the same problem with no anime, only manga. So I'm not going to repeat myself. Oh, mommy and children. Okay, not even there. Direct toxic. Direct toxic. I don't think we need any more speech over it. I know there are a lot of mommy fans out there, but I think she's toxic. So, yeah. And she actually broke up with him in the first episode of the whole series. Who does that? Who does that? Next is Ino and Ishigami. I would put them in make sense. I would not say they are made for each other because we still haven't seen anything between them. Now this is one of the really rarest manga I ever read. One of the best. Actually, I'd put them in made me cry. It's actually a different kind of manga. It's a ecchi manga, obviously, because that's why you have not heard of them. And if you have heard of them, props to you. Respect. It's actually I'm not gonna butcher the name. I'm gonna put it in the description below or in the screen if you can see. So one of the best. Then Tsubaki and Ishigami. Again, I'll put it doesn't make sense. Actually, there should be another tier. Makes sense, but I don't like it or something. Because I never understood these two. Because again, no anime, only manga. But she's nice. Okay, she's not toxic like mommy, but she's nice. But she doesn't like Ishigami, and Ishigami likes her. Like he actually loves her. So next is Douki-chan, and again another good anime and very like how to say average manga. I put them in made for each other. Actually, again, the manga is still ongoing. The anime is over, and it's actually a Twitter. It's not even a proper manga. I actually like the story. So we haven't seen anything between them, so I'm gonna put them in for each other because I believe they're gonna be the stars in the future show. Next is Sawada and Hori, and yes, Miyamoto's in this picture because I couldn't find a Hori and Sawada alone picture. So I'm gonna put it in. I want to put it in bad AF, but Sawada is really nice. So, but we are ranking the couples, not the characters. But I've been talking about the characters more. I'm gonna put it in. Doesn't make sense, but I like it actually the last. Next is Sakuta and Rio. Actually, they make sense. They are best friends. They make sense. But their relationship suffers because of an higher entity. I think we know who exists. Maisa. And I did not include Shoko, Makinora and Sakuta because if I would put them in bad AF because actually I never got their characters, and in the movie, if you watch the movie, he's a huge jerk in the movie, so I don't want to. No. This is, if you can't see that, because that's actually Sosuke and Itomi, the sister of Tadano-kun and brother of Komi-san, so I'll put them in made for each other just like their siblings. Then finally we have final couple, that is Ako and I don't know where to put them. I don't know his name actually. I don't know where to put them. I'll put them in made. Okay, no. I've not put them there. Actually, I'll put them. Okay, I'll put them over. So I'll put them over Zenitsu and Nezuko, but not above Shosuke and Toru. And that's it. My list is complete. So give a roundabout. We have Toxic, that is Mami-chan, and I don't know his name, so it's obvious. Then we have Bad AF, that is Natsuo and Hina. That doesn't make sense, but I like it, which I would be Yanagi and Yuki, Riko and Kun, I don't know his name, um, Ishigami and Subami, not Subaki, Subami Senpai, then Sawada and Uri. They don't make sense. The makes sense is the medium tier, that is Ishigami and Ino, Shinobu and Giyu and Sakuta and Rio. That's all. Then made for each other. I'm not gonna recap these two because it's gonna be big. So this is my final list. If you disagree with me or agree with me, comment down below and tell me what type of videos I should make next. And if you are like, if you agree with this list and you actually want to do this list, I'll put the link in the description below. You can try and you can put this in Instagram or Twitter by tagging me with the link in the description below. My account username will be in the description. So tag me, put this in your stories. If you want to. So thanks for watching this huge video. I'll meet you in the next one. It's Galtech signing off. Peace.